It is a Wednesday afternoon, around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to be coming out here today. We got some partly cloudy conditions, around 79 to 81 degrees. It's not supposed to get over 81, so it's probably right at that 80 degree mark. Light winds. And today I got some tips from the Bass College, so I'm going to go out there and try those tips. I gave them my conditions, the water depths, and everything like that. And I'm gonna go out there and try these tactics and see how they perform. So I got a couple rods rigged up back here, and we're gonna go ahead and give it a go. And I got some other stuff if things don't pan out the way they should. And we're gonna get going, guys, so stay tuned and let's get to it. All right, guys, the first spot I'm gonna walk down to, this is one of the first tips I got, was to kind of look for the mouth of the creek. So we're gonna come right up here. You can see this is an island that splits the main lake into a channel, and then you got the mouth of the creek there. And basically what I'm gonna be looking for is types of grass that kind of run into each other. So I'm gonna run down here. I got my Deeper Sonar Pro Plus. I'm gonna come down to this point here, scan the area, see what the terrain looks like on the bottom, see if we can find some wood structures. I know they drop lots of trees in here. We're just gonna kind of look for any kind of structures and grass, and we're gonna start from there. We're gonna start out by throwing some different style crankbaits and jigs. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna come down here and scan, and I will get back to you here shortly. And don't worry, guys, I will definitely be flipping these docks for sure with the jig, see if there's any bass hidden underneath. Stay tuned, guys. All right, everyone, first fish on. Caught him on the crankbait here. This is actually a free bait that I received from the Bass College. Alrighty, not a big fish, but it is the first one of the day, which is always a good sign. Find a spot to set this pole down while I get him unhooked. He came off like a little wiggle wart bait right here. I'll show you guys here in a second. In a red craw pattern. Already there. First one of the day. Not a huge fish, but it's a better start than I had yesterday already, right there. Very first fish on. Go ahead and get him back. There he goes. He came, see, this is the main lake right here, and then this is where the mouth of the creek kind of starts. This is the wide area. He came right off out there, and then comes in, narrows down, narrows down, narrows down. I found some nice little patches of grass. I think it's only one type. I'm looking for other stuff, but there is the very first fish, which is a good start. And here's the bait that I've received from the Bass College right there. I believe this is a type of wiggle wart in like a red craw pattern. You guys just let me know if I'm wrong, but I believe that is a type of wiggle wart right there. So there it is, guys. Very first fish. Bam! Hopefully we can get some more like that. All right, these gnats are annoying out here though, that's for sure. As soon as they cut the grass out here, the gnats are just vicious. Marked lots of grass out here. There's some good patches. There's one. Oh, that is a little buck bass. Right when I was saying this is where I marked some of the good grass, I was just throwing over that point, but there is some really nice grass out here, and they're in patches. So there'll be like a patch over here, and then an opening, and then a patch over there. And I like to throw right on the outside. If I'm throwing a shallow one, I'll throw right above it, right through the middle, you know, right where the opening is. I want to work this crankbait right next to that type of grass. That's where I'm hoping the fish are at. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. You guys can see this standing grass right here. I mean, this is about 6 to 8 feet of water out here, and you can see the grass all the way up at the top. But there's some nice grass out here that I'm kind of fishing at right now, hoping that there's some good fish in there, not just those little buck bass right there. We'll see. Got one right out of the grass. Yep, there we go. First one on the jig. There we go, guys. Right there. Solid fish. Scan this area with the deeper. Like I said, there's lots of nice patches of grass throughout this point right here. They're like split up, so you'll have like a bunch, space, bunch, space. I'm kind of trying to throw right in those open areas right there. And we pick up one of those bad boys right there. I believe this grass that's staying up, I think they call it eel grass, which is right there. I don't know if you guys can see that through the camera, but it comes all the way to the top of the water. So around a pound fish, and again, located with that deeper Pro Plus. Found some nice patches of grass, some nice fish down there, and we finally got one to take it on the jig. All right, guys, one last look at that fish right there. Beautiful fat belly. See ya. Nice. I believe that's the second or third fish. Been out here maybe like 30 minutes or so, just trying to figure it out. And so far, not a bad start. Hopefully we can find some other quality fish. And I was throwing the crankbait, and now I'm just targeting these areas with the jig and gonna work it pretty well. I want to target these areas, make sure I don't miss nothing. So thank you, TheBassCollege, for the tips. You guys are awesome. So far it's working good. And these snakes right here, dude, there's so many of them. I don't know what they are, but they swim underwater. I don't know if they're rat snakes, if rat snakes swim, but they're everywhere. There's one. Little guy, little buck bass. He's still coming right off these patches of grass though, but this guy is small. But we'll take him. Again, another bass. Caught on a lure that I got from TheBassCollege. We'll let him go. Scatter wrap right there. Very erratic action with this lure. This thing acts all crazy, so definitely reaction strikes when these bass hit this lure, because this thing just goes all over the place. It's pretty awesome, actually. Another one on, guys. Not sure how big or small he is. Oh my god, it's a jumbo perch. Wow. Oh my god. That is by far the biggest perch I have ever caught out of here. Holy cow. Look at the size of that perch, guys. Oh my god, he's huge. Dude, by far the biggest perch I've ever caught out of here. Beautiful orange fins. Wow, dude. That's awesome. Down he goes. Dude, that's sweet. My biggest perch ever. I never catch the perch, so that's by far my biggest I've ever caught in my lifetime. Again, on this baby bass, scatter wrap right there. All thanks to the Bass College. I forget who gave me the tips on Facebook. I want to say it was like Bass Tactics something, but if you see this video, thank you very much. It's working out. I'm finding some fish. I'm not finding the quality fish yet, but I'm determined, and I think I'll be able to find them here in a little while. But there's this nice point right here. This is the mouth of the creek, runs into this channel, and this kind of runs over into the marina where the boat launch is. And there's this nice point, and then there's these nice groups of grass. And I'm working that bait right through that grass, and that's right where I'm catching the fish, right where they should be. So that's awesome. Alright guys, making my way inwards now. Gonna throw around this rock wall right here. Nice ledge. Drops off pretty fast, you know. Goes from inches to a foot all the way down to 4 or 5 feet deeper. There's one. Another little perch. What's with all these little perch, dude? Or what's with all the perch? My first one wasn't little, I guess. Huh. Come to think of it, this might be what the bass could be feeding on too right now. If there's all these perch. Something for me to think about. Alright guys, little perch right there. Alright guys, I've been flipping all these docks and I'm not finding too much. Lots of bluegill and stuff. That was a little bass. I seen him. He was like 4 inches. Oh, got one. As soon as it hit the water, right on shore. As soon as it hit the water, he was right on the bank. Alrighty. Alright guys, there's fish. I think number 2 or 3 on this scatter wrap right here. You know, little fish, but still catching them. Very muddy water over here too. Not really expecting to catch any bass in here, but as soon as that bait hit the water, right next to that bank over there, he just hit it immediately. Another one. Another little buck bass. Alright. That's a little guy, but look how fat he is. Little fish though. Can't catch nothing, man. Struggle. There's one. There we go. Alright guys, there's one. Off the jig, right between these 2 docks right here. Kind of right out, maybe 5 feet out. get down over here and let them go. Not huge, but the recommendations from the Bass College are working. I mean, there's a pound fish right there. Not a bad fish, but still working it hard, man. Just working my way back, trying to find these fish out. I've been fishing all these docks and they're not really here. I'll catch a couple in between just like that. I'm not recording them all, but I'll catch a few here and there just like that, but not many. So I'm still searching around, trying to find out where these bigger fish are. Big girl. There we go. Wow. And that Power Team Lures finesse football head. It's a custom made one, I should say. It's not by Power Team Lures. Look at that one, guys. Beauty, guys. Nice fish. Let's see. I'm probably around a 3.5 pound fish right there. Let's go ahead and get her back. Nice, man. Got him. Alright guys, there he is. Look at that. That's probably I'd say a 3 pounder. He's a little skinny. Again, caught on the jig. The Bass College recommended throwing a jig. Alright.